My perspective on the presidential election, the upcoming presidential election, it's just scary to see where the country is going. It seems like everything is becoming a popularity contest, including the presidential election. Everything is becoming, it's not serious no more. You know, nobody has shame, nobody's shameful. So it's like, it's whatever we do, we'll accept it, you know? And, you know, it's sad that you got somebody like Trump, you know, like we elephant in the room, you know, who's out here kind of running away with it, or that we didn't even think that he would get this far, you know what I mean? And he's actually very close, or, you know, to what maybe being the next president of the United States. And it's just, what are we doing? You know, watching it, it definitely seems like, you know, it's like S.N.L., you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm laughing, because it's like you don't take it serious, and it's almost like I'm at a loss for words. That's why I really can't even articulate my feelings on it as well, because it's just, it baffles me how it's being ran, you know what I mean? How we're looking at this presidential election, what we're going for, you know, some of the ignorance that's being just spewed out to the world, and we're just like, hey, yeah, that sounds cool. Or, yeah, that sounds like the new leader. Like, that's who we need to run this country. And it's very necessary that we all vote, we all have a voice, we all have a say in this, because if not, you know, all we're gonna do is regret what happens next. I think that's something that us as, you know, a younger generation, I think sometimes we complain about what's happening or the effects that, you know, certain things have, but we never have a voice on it, or we never be proactive about the situation, but we always want to complain afterwards. So we definitely have to get out there and vote, be heard, make a statement, let people know that we're not just going to tolerate anything or what you give to us, because we definitely have the right. And we fought for our rights, you know, for years, especially as minorities. You know, we fought for years and years and lost lives and just precious time being thrown in prisons or whatever it was for our rights. So it's definitely, you know, it's definitely necessary that we go out there and vote. My perspective on all these schools cutting art and music programs, it's tragic, you know. You know, I heard something before, I forget where I heard it, but it was a guy, he was saying that it was maybe two parents, they were like, they let their kids draw on the walls. They, you know, and they was like, if you don't allow your kids to draw on the walls, then you're limited in their creativity. And it's like, us as parents sometimes, we're so like, yo, color over here, lay this down before you paint, or whatever, you know, or turn that music down, don't dance in here, you making too much noise. But all we're doing is faulting our kids for trying to be creative, trying to be themselves. And that's what the schools are doing right now by taking out these art programs and these music programs. We're limiting the creativity, and that's not going to benefit us in the future, because now everybody's kind of robots, or everybody's scared to kind of be themselves, or, you know, push forward in the arts, because they never had the clear opportunity to do that from a young age. You know, I think that it's definitely necessary that we have those things in our school systems, and not just be about what's driven in those books, you know what I mean, or was I guess was driven into our minds through those books. I do feel like there's a conspiracy in what happens in schools, because like I said, you know, they want to limit our creativity. They want to take that from us, and they want us to only learn and only be what they want us to be. It's being spoon-fed, you know. It's like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't sing, you can't dance, you can't draw, you can't paint, whatever it is that you want to do. It's like, you have to do this, you have to be this, you have to go to school for this many years and study this. And that's definitely the conspiracy within it. What scares me the most, where this country is going, and especially being a father, is what we've been talking about, is the limitations they putting on us, the things they're trying to strip us from, our creativity, you know, our simple rights. You know, I feel like there's a lot of conspiracy even with what's going on to try to get the gun laws, you know, stripped away. And it's like, you know, I hear a lot of people say, oh, they're just trying to, you know, take our power from us, so when it really gets real, they have full control. And in a way, that's true. You know, like, in a way, they're trying to take so much from us and limit us and keep us in our own, in these small communities, in these small boxes, and not allow us to be free. You know, they're really stripping our freedom in front of our eyes without just saying, no, you can't do this. It's like slowly but surely, one by one, things are being taken away.
The rappers, they just rap. They just say stuff. They just rhyme. They want to be cool. Rappers need role models. They look up to people. They're just people, just like cops. Cops aren't role models.
I'm not really someone that, you know, samples heavy, you know what I mean, and just lives off that. So, you know, because at the same time, that's a lot of money you have to pay at the end of the day.
When the bus flipped, everybody was asleep. I was asleep. I thought I was dreaming because you bouncing around in there like you in the cage of a NASCAR.
Why is it so important to receive validation from these institutions that we know are prejudiced, racist, corrupt, popularity contests? In the first place, why do we even care?